Hi, everyone. This is Candy Johnson, and this is Real Talk.
I don't want to say flat out die, but I've heard them say so many times, "Oh, I can't wait till this life is over, so I can go stay with the." And I think, oh, that then if there is a God, then they're wasting this life that God gave them, just worrying about going there. And there's so much to be done here.
But they don't think they are wasting it, do they? Because they think they've got something better to go to. So, and yet Raw 5069 has openly admitted numerous times in Hangouts and videos that if he was in charge, he'd end the world tomorrow. He'd press the button and kill us all.
Yep.
Well, those antenatalists, they want everybody dead now.
Commando said that in, I don't know whether Ocean was there the other day in Nadia's Hangout. I asked Commando what his utopia would be. He said non-existence.
Yeah.
It seems like a very Commando thing to say.
Yeah.
And he's 20. He's 20 years old.
How much suffering could there be?
What's happened in his life?
I don't think that either one of these people are antinatalists, though. I think Commando identified, he understands it and thinks that it has some good points, but I don't think he is one. And Raw is not even antinatalist. He's just straight up crazy ass Christian, right?
Yeah. He's fire and brimstone, and you can have a discussion with Raw for a short while before
I respect
you get frustrated.
The beard. Raw does have a nice beard.
Oh, good beard. Yeah, very ZZ Top.
Yeah.
So, I don't know who they're talking about, Candy. I'm not familiar with all these people.
He's a preacher.
He's Raw 5069. He does some good music. He's good with the guitar, but he can discuss things for a very short while before he then gets onto the fire and brimstone, and we're all going to go to hell. And he shares a lot of end times videos and memes and stuff. He can't wait.
I sat and listened to an antinatalist a little speech. They seem to do everything by video. Nobody will meet in a hangout or anything. They always seem to battle via video, and it seems like they have a script. And this one young man says, and I had to write it down because it just, he was discussing that non-existence was preferred to existence because at some point an unidentified person who may or may not exist might possibly suffer. And I thought, wow, that's a...
Yeah, it's a huge emphasis on suffering. That being said, I've totally been in a few antinatalist hangouts. They happen. Talk to Hazy Wolf. He holds them a lot.
Oh, I've been to them, and they don't like me coming there.
Oh well, if you're not an antinatalist, they tend not to like you showing up.
Well, the first time I asked, I wanted to know what they were up about, and what they were about. And she, of course, they asked me the first time is, who gave you permission to have your daughter, or did your daughter give you permission?
Right. It's that consent of reproduction.
Yeah. And the other thing is they send these things around, and this young man that was on this one that I just got, he's passed away. He committed suicide. And I've been by their meeting rooms, and they're romancing suicide. There was a young man in there that was telling a story, and he said, I really want to end it all. And two people were in there going, yeah, you really should.
Wow!
Honey, I walked right on in there. I mean,
is that against the law?
Well,
who are they going to prosecute if he kills himself?
Right. Yeah. And the thing is, it's here's that moral issue, right? Whether it's morally wrong or not, because of course in their beliefs that they're doing the right thing. So I walked in and I said, hey, I was listening in and heard what you guys said and just wanted to know if you guys are doing okay, and kind of shared some stuff that had gone on in my life because I've lost about 35 coworkers to early death, and about a third or more of them were suicide. So it was a real personal issue. And I just said, if you guys ever need somebody else to talk to, I'm here. And then I just exited gracefully. I didn't want to, scream at him. Obviously, you don't want to do that. But that really disturbed me that I just think I haven't heard a story yet from any of them that can compare to what real suffering is, and I don't get it.
It always amazes me, people like Raw, these people that keep on about how wonderful the next life's going to be and how terrible this life is. But they never seem in any hurry to go there themselves anytime soon.
Yeah, I know. That's everybody's suggestion. Well, but that just...
Don't they believe suicide's a sin, so they can't
Yeah. So
That's that's the get out clause, isn't it? That's the, well, if I could, I would go now, but the Bible says that I'll end up in hell if I kill myself.
I don't know if that's the Bible thing. I think
not
it's
a
more
get out
Christian.
thing. Is that is in the Bible? That is a sin. Self murder is a sin.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh. Yeah.
Unless you're a Muslim,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
then you get the virgins. Well, why 72? Why not a round number? 75
I think
or 70?
72 is
Just
the
to
minimum.
make you mad.
72 is the minimum. You can have a larger number if you want.
I don't. Where are all these virgins that are dying?
They're celestial beings.
Yeah.
Or they're not actual virgins that
No,
were here then?
they're not actual human virgins. They're like angels. They're just
Oh, yeah, I think you mentioned
angelic sex
before, like-
slaves in heaven.
Virgins are like angels.
Are they human-sized? Because
Yeah.
you don't get like 72 Tinkerbells then, because
No.
that would be
No,
awkward.
no, it's hard to stick your penis in that.
72
Yeah.
spinners. I'm sorry. Well, I had to ask. Flyora has been yanking my chain, and I made a couple comments to her that she got real mad at, and
Oh, I spoke to her a
she
couple
said,
of times.
yeah, she said she hated my guts, and she was going to block myself. And really, what I said, I actually wasn't even responding to her. I mean, it wasn't. I don't think I was responding to her. It was somebody else, and she was going to block me and somebody else. And I said, look, don't block the other person. They don't have anything to do with this. If you want to block me. That's fine. Well, now she messages me again, and I said, look here, Morticia. I said, I'm done with you and your, death to all. You said you hated me and you didn't want me to bother you, and I've not provoked you. So, go. I said, go find a hospice unit and go see what suffering is. Go to a pediatric burn unit and go see what suffering is. Get some perspective, and then come on back.
I was even less kind. I'm sorry. I'm even less kind with that. I just don't have. There are enough things to be. If these people want to, then fine. Just kill yourself and let the rest of us get on with.
I'm looking at Bible
I'm going to
verses on
spank you next
suicide.
time I see you.
Well, if you can only do so much, you could try, and as you've done, you spoke to these people, you try your best, and if at the end of the day that because it's a destructive thing, they're not providing anything of value, then go.
They're also perpetuating the thing they hate so much, because they're running around Chicken Little, the sky's falling, making everybody else miserable, therefore causing suffering. Yeah.
Darwin Awards. Just do yourself in and make space for someone that wants to stay around.
Guys, I found a
What is
page
these-
about
what is these-
suicide in the Bible, and
I'll put it in the side chat.
yeah, I did. There isn't really a verse that just says "Don't kill yourself." It's just there's a lot of suggestion that, when added up, it makes sense that suicide is.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Why I say in the Bible. I didn't mean directly, but yeah, the implication is.
I'm not saying this because you're right. When I hear these kind of things, I'm like, oh, well, what does it say? And if you look at it from a certain perspective, yes, it does. But if you're looking for a verse that says clearly, "Don't kill yourself," well, that one doesn't exist.
It doesn't say.
Well,
Yeah.
that's because the Bible doesn't speak the way we do now. So if you're looking for it in that perspective, you won't find that. That doesn't prove that it's not in there, darling. I'm sorry, I have to correct you on that.
I'm not. I mean, yeah, if you want to.
I think what they used to say is it used to say.
They're saying this page is saying that the suicide is against the Bible, and it gives a set of verses.
These people thought you would go to hell if you killed yourself before, and that apparently isn't in the Bible. From what I've been told, that it does address suicide in some way, but not that you're going to hell.
Yeah, not directly. And no, it doesn't. It doesn't say you're going to hell for that. There's only a couple of things where it says you're going to hell.
Yeah, and Miss Candy, I put the antinatalist over there. You can Google it.
Oh, that's what it is, an anti.
Yeah.
Those are people that believe in killing themselves?
No, they believe that we shouldn't have children, right? Which is fine. I was on board with that one. I understand that we have a lot of kids, in this world that need, a place to live, and we're running out of resources and all that stuff. But then their feeling is that you don't have a right to have children. They told me evolution tricked me by giving me an orgasm, by giving me the ability to orgasm.
That's really.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that.
Awesome.
Candy, I put up there's a Wikipedia page to the Antenatalist. It has a lot about the history of it.
I don't do them, not Candy. You haven't heard about me, but Candy don't do them.
There's the page so you can read it.
No. Candy don't do them. No.
Well,
I don't get my information from online from nobody. All right.
Oh,
I
There's a few holdouts.
Yeah, I like to get if I don't get my information from a reliable source, I would feel like that I'm not investing in actually knowing the truth. All right,
All
so
right.
that's the way Candy do it.